We got 5 days to go.
Do you ever feel like that? Like, I want to get to that place where I'm just no longer doubting myself. If there's one thing I've learned, is that it's not going away. And it just is there, and it shows you're a human being and that you're alive and having the courage, the gusto, the gumption. That's what showing up is. Actually, I need to do this. Okay. So I'm just about to get on with my Game Changer VIP group and announce and talk about what the 30-day challenge is. And I prefer to call it a game. Like, so what is this 30-day game that I'm taking on for myself and that I'm inviting them into? Usually I do a live when I'm in like my office, but Hen's in my office. We've got someone in the room fixing up walls. Like next door, my daughter's sick. My son's at home. My husband walks around and he does not stick to the rules. So who knows, I'm gonna do this live anyway. Could be a little bit noisy around here. Let's go. Inviting people into playing a game. Hey Game Changers, we're gonna play a game over the coming 30 days and I wanna invite you into this game. I wanna use this next 30 days as an opportunity to really build the muscle for stepping up for yourself and going beyond your personal level of can or cannot be bothered in the moment. So one, yes, it's about what is it that you want to create or have achieved in the next 30 days. And yes, in 30 days time, creating that or achieving it is part of the process. But also, the bigger part of the process, the part that I'm really interested in, is what are you learning along the next 30 days? What are you learning for yourself in terms of what you can take on? What are you learning for yourself in terms of what comes up for you when you feel resistant and you don't want to do that thing that, 15 days ago felt really important to you? And then how do you work through that? How do you manage that in the moment? So part of it, yes, is the outcome. But a big part of it, which I always think is the biggest part, is that who do you get to be in the process and what do you get to grow within you along the journey. Here's the accountability bit. This is a key part. This is a part that means that when you claim it and you say it and you create the agreement, you will show up for yourself regardless of how you're feeling in the moment. I want you to imagine that I'm standing here on one side of a fence and it's a big, huge, high fence, and I can't be bothered climbing over the fence. Now, on my head is my favorite hat. Now, I take my hat off my head, and I throw it over the fence. Now I'm standing here on this side of the fence, and I'm looking over, and I'm seeing my hat over there. Now, to get back my favorite hat, what do I have to do? I have to literally get on the fence and climb my ass over the fence and then climb down over the other side to pick up my hat and then climb all the way back, right? Now think about it. Taking my hat off and flinging it over can take, let's say that takes 10 seconds. In that 10 seconds of bravery in the moment of motivation, I create commitment beyond my personal level of motivation. So 10 seconds of bravery, throwing the hat over the fence, and then after that, even though I can't be asked, I'm doing it because I want my hat. We're clear on the rules. I will run every day for the next 30 days beginning tomorrow. I can feel my heart racing when I'm saying that, because I'm like, argh. If I don't do that, here's what I have to do. If I miss one day because I can't be bothered, I will pay someone within this group $1,000 US. Like, that's my throwing the hat over the fence. Now here's the part where I'm literally gonna create it so that there is no way that I can weasel out of this shit, because I've got 170 something eyeballs on me looking like, Kate, did you do your run today? This is it, running time. Commitment is doing that thing that you said you would do even long after the feeling of when you committed has actually worn off. That is commitment. And it's raining. It's raining, but I'm gonna run. Day 2. Showing up for ourselves even when we cannot be bothered showing up for ourselves. So today, yep, life's happening, you know, stuff's happening, but I'm showing up for myself because it's important. And today I'm going for a run like I've committed to every day for 30 days. Today's day 2, and you know, my daughter's in hospital, blah 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 blah, you know, I need to turn around, you know, all the stuff that life happens when it's easier to say no to those things that we know are important to us, but it's just showing up, showing up, showing up. And today, I think it's day 5, I've lost count. Anyway, today she's getting discharged, and this week has been a real practice of showing up in many ways, showing up for Bailey and showing up for whatever it is that she's needed, and also without sacrificing, showing up for myself. So, you know, what are the things that I've also needed to keep myself, you know, operating at my highest so that I can be there for her, given that we cannot pour from an empty tank. So even just now, she's getting discharged in an hour, and I'm heading out for my quick run. Oh my gosh, really could have bought sunnies. Gosh, this is bright, holy shit. Day 4. 30. Today is massively hot. Learning, show up for myself earlier in the day. Do what I know to do earlier. Day 4. Just finished my day 7 run, and you know what, before this run it was the last thing that I wanted to do. I had every story of why not. Day 8. Those excuses, those justifications, the ones that seem really real, 99.99999% of them, just a load of shit. Like, they aren't actually real. If you were going to really challenge them and think outside the box and look at other options, honestly, half the stuff that stops us is a load of crap. Hey VIPs, I challenged myself way more this morning, so I put a huge incline on and I ran up it and went faster than what I usually do, and some days I push myself way more, and today I pushed myself way more, and it feels so good to feel the fitness increasing.
Day 30, this is the final run, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. I'm actually quite tired today. So after this, put my speed up. After this, I am having the day off, all for self-nurture, because if you can look in my eyes, I really need it. Yes, see you on the other side of this run. 30-day run complete. I'm really excited that it's complete. My learnings, things always feel bigger in the head than actually doing it. Like, there were days I did not want to run, when Bailey was in hospital or when I was actually sick. So I was sick at times during the run at one point, but I still showed up, and interestingly I actually always felt better after the run. We got 5 days to go. We got 5 days to go. We got 5 days to go. Can you hear my excitement as I run past the building site? As I run past a rice paddy field.